Hello, linguists. Welcome to In What Language and our Unify translation platform. Unify is our online CAT tool. If you're watching this video, you should have already created a Unify account. It should have already been activated. If it hasn't been activated, contact me, Megan Murphy, or whoever you've been talking to about getting onboarded. They will be able to activate your account. Okay, so as I said, today we're going to talk about how to use the translation platform in Unify, how you receive a project, how you accept or decline a project, and how you actually translate using our Unify CAT Tools software. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so once you receive a project in Unify, you will automatically be sent an email, the email you attached to your Unify account. Okay, so you'll get a couple emails. Just go ahead and click on the email and you'll get all the information you really need to find the project. So if we scroll down, we'll see, hello, Megan Murphy. That should be your name there. You have a new work order. Please review the details below and then choose to accept or decline the work order. Please accept or decline the work order. Having no response at all makes it really difficult for us to know whether or not we need to ask another linguist to do it. We're not offended if you decline the project. Just please let us know as soon as possible whether or not you can do the project. If you can, great. If you can't, that's fine. We all have busy lives and it will be okay. All right, details. You can see here the details. You can see the client. This is just a test client. So you'll need this to be able to find the project name, the language pair, English to Latin American Spanish, or whatever your language pair is, and then the project code. You will need that to find the project in Unify. Okay, what kind of project are we asking you to do? All right, we have tasked you to do translation, right? So translation right there. It started on the 21st of January. This project is due on the 1st of February. And your project manager is Megan. This will give you the contact information for your project manager. If you have any questions about the project, if you're a little confused about something in Unify or a little confused about the scopos of the project, please contact your project manager. They will help you. They're glad to help you. Okay. See here, this is how much you'll be paid. Your pay is determined by your per word rate and then the new word count. You can see the total word count will be right here. Sometimes we have a translation memory we've applied to the project from past projects for the client. So this might be a little more than this, but this new word count is the amount you will be paid for times your rate, right? So my rate, I think, was 5 cents per word. So 162 words times 0.05 is $8.10. That's how much I will be paid for this project to complete. There's no repeats. As you can see, if there were, this count would be larger. But there's no words. Okay. So again, you can see, all right, do I want to do this project or not? You probably want to look at the text, right, before you accept the project. So to take a look at the text, you're going to click this, and this will bring you to your Unify. It will ask you to log in, and once you do, you'll be brought to this home page. Okay, say welcome to Unify, and you should see all of this stuff on the side. These sidebars used to have different names. This used to be just alignment. Profile is the same. And translate used to be called Workbench or Smart Workbench. It is now just called Translate. So easy peasy. If you need to go in and translate, click Translate. And there you will be able to see all of your pending projects. So you can just take a look and see. This project has had a machine translation applied to it, but I can go ahead and look and see if I am competent in the skills needed to translate this text. So it looks pretty general. It looks kind of like a biography about some person named Dave Brubeck. Okay. This looks like something I am capable of doing. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, I can do this. But maybe I can't. Maybe it's a really technical document that I don't have the skills to understand or translate. So if that's the case, no shame, just decline. you just click the decline button here on the email, and it will automatically generate an email. So this, you can just send this. You can just click the send button, and it will send to the project manager. You can see I'm the project manager. It will just tell me right away. And at the end of this subject line, it will say decline. So I will know just from that email that you can't do the project. You can add a little note saying, I'm busy the next 2 weeks. Contact me 1st of February if you have any other projects, or something to that effect. But you don't have to. All right, but we're not going to decline this project. We're going to accept the project. So, same thing, it will automatically generate an email. And again, at the end of this email, it also says accept right there. And you can also say, I will have this project done by the 27th. And you can say that and go, yeah, I am ready. And you can send that, and then the project manager will know you have taken the project and it is your responsibility to do the project. If any complications arise or change of plans happen, please let us know as soon as possible. We'd love to work with you. Let us know if something comes up. Okay, but now we've accepted the project. Now we can go in and translate the project. Okay, so we're going to look in here. Okay, we see that this is our project. There's 17 segments, 162 words, 0 repeats. Okay, so 17.65% complete. That might be because there was a machine translation applied to this text. All right, so now I'm going to go through. Let's see. Okay. All right. Early life. Okay. Juventud. I mean, that's not wrong, but I think it would be better if we say la juventud. All right. So I think that's better. So this is obviously some sort of title. All right. So that segment is translated. So to show that it is translated, I'm going to click on this box right here. That is orange. Orange means it's not a complete translation yet, but once I click on it, it turns green and it is 100% translated. And you can see the percentage right here went up. Okay. You know, I don't really like this this kind of format. I don't really like how the words are here and then here. I think I like having my words on my source text on my left and my target text on my right. So if you go up here, you'll see here it says toggle side by side, top bottom view. So I don't like this view, so I'm going to change it. And so now I'll have my source text on the left and my target text on the right, and I can go ahead and continue on. Now, I obviously don't have a Spanish spell check on. You are required to do that when you translate, and you do that by just clicking languages, and then you can add dictionaries. It's not hard to do. Now, I am using Mozilla for Unify. Mozilla Firefox is the best browser to use for Unify. Chrome works okay too, but Mozilla is the best. So please use Mozilla when you are working in Unify. It works faster and it runs more smoothly. Okay, so I continue on. Okay, let's see. How did that, how did the machine translation do? Okay, Dave Brubeck nació en Concord, California, el 6 de diciembre, 1990. Okay, yeah, looks good to me. Looks like that has already been good. Okay, but in order to toggle to the next segment, I have to click tab. And if I want to go back, you click your shift and then you tab again. So you can go forward and then shift tab to go back. Okay, so yep, that one looks good and it's already green. Okay. Empezó a tocar el piano cuando, oh wait, that's not complete. What's wrong there? Okay, he began playing the piano when he was 4 years old. Okay. Cuando tenía, we're going to use the number, 4 años. You are required to use accents. All good grammar is required for all our translations. Please, use spell check, make sure everything is spelled correctly. Okay. And then we click. So it's already been ticked green for whatever reason. Then we go on to the next one. Okay. He performed with several jazz bands in California in the early 1930s. Okay, tocó. I don't know if I like tocó. I think it'll be better to say tocaba. Con varias bandas de jazz en California a principios de los años 30. A principios, yeah. Okay, I like that. And then I click. Okay, so that is how you show that it is translated, right? All right, so let's just say I reviewed everything. Everything looks great to me. Let's make it all green. Perfect. Click, click. All the segments are perfect. I obviously haven't really reviewed all of these, but for the sake of this video, we're going to say it's all perfect. The machine translation did perfectly. Okay. So once I have clicked all of these, you'll see this goes right here to 100%. You've done it. Perfect. And then to notify the project manager that you are done with this translation, you go up here and you click translation, and you can see it says notify PM of translation completion, and then you're done. Now I'm going to show you a few more of the bells and whistles here before we finish, but you can go ahead and see here. This is the edit source text. There's obviously some hotkeys you can click, so if you click this, you'll be able to edit the source text. Never do that unless a project manager tells you to. Then you click it again to turn it off. You can do this to show code formatting. I can talk. You click this to look at tagging. You are required to do tagging. If there are tags in a document, you need to do it. It is really hard for us to go back and tag for languages we do not know. You are required to do it. Okay. This is the autocomplete task. So if you click that, it will say everything's green and everything's good and dandy. This is our search and replace. So you can put something in here, like maybe instead of maybe instead of saying bandas de jazz, I just want to have it translated as jazz band. Like, I just want it to stay English. So I'm going to say bandas de jazz. Oops, the A. And then I want it to be replaced with jazz bands. Like, that's how the client has wanted it for whatever reason, and that's how you can change that. You can also change the source text. You can just change the text side. Maybe it's a little too small. You can make it bigger, and then if you click it lots of times, it will go back to being small. All right. Then let's go over here to this side. You can look at this, and you can see language. You can see the style guide that has been required by the client. And then you can see the normal guide, which is this. Okay, so this little drop down here will show you the translation stuff, okay? You can also see the translation memory. It obviously has some memories in here that it remembers, so this will pop up automatically once it sees a fuzzy match. You can go ahead and look at that. You can look at the glossary. There might be you can add words, so source band, and you can change this to Vanda, and then you can add that. And you can just have that list of terms for you, and you can refer to those as you translate. Tracking, you can go ahead and track all the changes that have ever been made. There hasn't been really any changes made to this. But then we can tell who did what change, if it was a project manager, if it was you, or if it was a different linguist. We can look and see who did it. Okay, hotkeys. This is how you can control and look and see how to use Unify. Control left, control arrow. You can look and see how it works. Just use those. This will make your time a lot faster. Okay. So that's pretty much it. You always want to make sure to click save. Sometimes there will be really big projects, and you want to make sure that you click save before you take a break. You do not want to lose any of your information. You just saw that Workbench auto-saves. It does auto-save, but just please make sure before you get out to click save. And once it is done, just click translation to notify your PM that the project is complete. And then you can go ahead and you can also send them an email just in case. Say, hey, I finished. Please pay me. And if you have any other questions, let me know or let your project manager know. All right. Thank you guys. Let us know if you have any questions.